Hey guys, it's Rachel Romantic, and I am back here on Bleeding Critic because it's one of the only places that I get to come and tell you guys about all my favorite movies in a 100% biased manner, as opposed to doing what, if you ever follow me on Movie Pilot or Binge Out, I mostly do news pieces and interviews and, more like journalism and curation style things. So, if you have nowhere else to go and tell the world about your favorite movies, also come here. It's pretty unique. So, I'm really excited to be here this time telling you guys about this horror memory about one of my favorite movies, and it's so coveted for me that it's even up here on this shelf next to me that on the top it only fits about like 30 films, even though I have like hundreds and hundreds downstairs. This is a very particular selection, and this one is actually up here. So this film I first saw about 5 years ago on Netflix. Yeah. It's called Low, in case you can't see it. I'm not a camera fucking maestro, so bear with me here, okay? So this one's incredible. It's very bizarre, and it's tremendously different than most of the films I've seen. It's shot, the entire film is very low budget, and they maximize this low budget in the most brilliant way by shooting the film in a play style, Shakespearean almost, So the whole thing is just set right there under one spotlight, and there's not very much for props. There's no special effects, as far as I know. I'm pretty sure it's just all practical effects that they added. So it's already different just in how the film is made and shot, but it also, if you're anything like me, I'm a fucking total dork for like show tunes and stuff, and I guess everyone thinks that all of us that work in the horror industry are all metalheads. Some of us like show tunes and doo-wop, in case you guys are ever like, what should I get her? Doo-wop and vodka. Okay, so maximizing their budget with the whole play style, and it's very Shakespearean in the way that it is a comedy, but it's a very tragic one, and it's not like a real knee slapper, but it is there's just a lot of irony and letdowns in it that you would see in more like classic literature. So this one's about this guy named Justin, and he's super bored with his pitiful life and his fucking horrible 9-to-5 job. Who would want to be living that life if you hate your job? That's the worst thing you can do. So he's on his lunch break, and Justin trying to enjoy, I think, like a book and a salad, and this cute girl just drops in and starts eating his food like she's never fucking eating motherfucking tree stars in her life. And he just falls in love, obviously, because she's so stupidly cute. Fast forward one night that they're in bed, and homie gets fucking abducted by some demon. Like, this fucker looks like he's a reptilian. Like, he's a reptilian with a bird beak, but he's kind of wearing a Nazi suit, and homie can also sing a little bit. Like, it's pretty cool. It's got original music, the whole play style. The acting is great. And I for one, I really do like live plays, and I like theater, and so this is a very rare blend of you got horror, you have play theater, you have little bit of definitely, it is romantically centered, but I would say, yeah, it is also a romance movie. There's not just like a little bit of that in there. It is it's very beautiful. So, stumbling upon it, I had no idea what to expect, and as bizarre and peculiar as the entire film is, like, I love it for its originality, and it's entertaining. I still watch it over and over. Like, I love to sing along to Demon Girl. And if you get stoned, you're going to get stuck in your head too once you watch the film. So everyone that I make actually watches, like, that looks really weird. Because I guess if you do just look at the back, it looks just garage shot. If you don't know what it is going into, I think a lot of people just look at it and say, oh, that looks cheap. But what they're missing is that it's supposed to be more like a live theater experience as opposed to a film. So everyone that I make watch it absolutely loves it. And that's when I'm like, see, have I ever let you down yet? I haven't. Well, I kind of do sometimes when I trick people into watching like some terribly, terribly, terribly effed up things, like maybe Bang for the Beast or something. But I mean, if you said you can hang, I'm going to assume you can hang. So anyway, this one, I don't think it's streaming anywhere right now. I haven't checked my Shudder or Amazon Prime recently, but I definitely have not seen it on Hulu or Netflix. If you haven't seen it, you guys need to see it, especially if you call yourself a diehard horror fan. Like, how can you not like B movies or indie films or underground? You can't just like blockbusters, guys. This is genre bending, and you check it out. When all else fails, go to Amazon. They can get everything. So I hope you guys take the time to check this one out. If you, you know, definitely relax while you're watching this one because it's chill. I haven't personally, but if I was to eat mushrooms and watch this, I bet it would be a great experience, you know? That would be great. So, you know, theoretically speaking, maybe those practical effects start to look a little CGI, but they have a little fun. You should check it out. So, anyway, guys, make sure you follow me on Twitter, www.twitter.com/RachelRomantic. My bad. Facebook, same thing. I'm pretty sure it's going to be listed right here on this video, so you have no excuses. Also, horror homework. I want whoever watches this to go home, pick out the weirdest movie they have that no one's ever heard of, and bring it over to bleedingcritic.com. Because, like I said, although I don't work here, I am definitely a regular, and I'm always scoping out what everyone's choices are, and I want to hear them, and I want to see other nerds like me interactive in the community. So, until next time, guys. Toodaloo.